I'm going to say this. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. I believe most men would check more boxes for a woman to be happy with that a woman will check for a man.
I don't think that's
true. This is why women believe because they're loyal, some, and they be lying, saying they loyal, but they be fucking around.
Yeah.
And this is crazy. No, because it's true.
That's
like,
true.
women be making it seem like, oh, because I'm loyal, but a man always got to cater to what a woman wants. Women don't know how to make men happy. And you know why y'all don't? Because y'all don't never ask the man how to make him happy.
Okay.
Y'all assume what makes you happy in the relationship is making him happy. So a lot of dudes be like, yo, you good for now, you know what I'm saying? But you don't really know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all women are like that.
But that comes into play in communication because you'll sit there and won't say nothing and then be mad because I don't ask you the questions you want me to ask you.
But it's also your job to do that, right? We're in a relationship.
I've definitely asked a man, like,
what's your love
what
language?
What makes you happy? What's your love language? Like,
that's one of my first conversations. What is your and I'm telling you what my love languages too. But I want to know what your love language. For men, it's mostly simple shit. It don't. My ex actually told me it don't take much to please a man. To be honest.
It doesn't.
Loyalty, probably he wants some food. You know, cater to him. Maybe want his dick sucked a few times a week. He definitely want his dick sucked a few times a week. Maybe. Being his therapist, his friend, somebody that his happy place, that kind of thing. But that should be natural to a woman. I feel like that's what a woman should do.
It should be. And with men being so simple, why do you think more women are having issues with having a man commit to them?
Listen, welcome back to another episode of Daily Wrap-Up Crew. No book of, I go by the name of Eli. As always, we got Ace with us.
Yes, indeed. It's your boy Ace. I heard you was talking shit. It's ironic you talking like...
Nah,
this shit was too funny.
I wasn't even talking shit.
You was talking shit last show, man.
And who told you that?
I seen it in the premiere.
What? Oh, you was there? I thought you were talking about what he said, but go ahead, finish your trash shit.
I heard you was talking shit. It's ironic he talking about booty because his breath always smelled like it. You heard? They used to go too far.
Well, last but not least, Jew.
Come on, man. He wrote that shit in the car.
I mean, there's a possibility.
And he thought that shit was a bar. It's your boy, Jew. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Start the show, man.
That's it?
Yeah,
I thought you had something.
I don't know what I said on the show. What I said to you.
You said something about something on the plate. Not even regular juice shit.
That do sound like a Anyway, man, we got some special guests in the building. Ladies, let them know where they can follow you at.
Jayla, my Instagram is BaddieJ with 3 E's.
Elisa, real.chocolate.
Lexi _Ballalex.
And can you bring the mic pull here?
Oh, sure.
BX in the building, you heard?
Listen.
Look, what I told you.
She about to do that.
She did it.
She defended herself. Like, listen, before we get into these topics, man, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Join the membership and cop the merch, man. Dailyrapupcrew.co. Make sure you cop the merch, man. Join the membership because we got a lot of exclusive behind the scenes. We got some pretty interesting interviews coming up, man. I ain't gonna give too much away. But if you join the membership, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. So join the membership, man. Become the member, support us. Get into my first topic. Should you flaunt your relationship on social media? What should I think about that?
I don't think you should flaunt it, but you shouldn't hide that you're in one. So, like, it should be known that you're in a relationship, but you don't have to, like, post every little thing or, because some people get envious. That's when all the stories start coming out. Oh, girl, he used to, used to's this and used to's that. But it should be known that you're in one, though, for sure.
Okay.
I feel the same way but then at the same time, why not flaunt it? When you love something, why not show it off?
That's true.
When you get a new pair of sneakers, you get a new bag, you show it off, you post it all day. So why not show off the person that you love?
I also feel like sometimes girls only want, like, a nigga if they see him with another girl. So she see you or she see him buying you bags or doing this, taking you on trips. She feel like she could possibly get that too. And then,
I'd be thinking that's one-sided because y'all want the guy to show y'all off on social media, but y'all be wanting to show y'all man off on social media.
No.
Y'all be going to dinner and y'all want to take the picture of the plate and his hand and
No, but if we committed, then I'm showing you my commitment. You're on my page.
That's true.
Yeah, okay.
I personally don't want no dude to post me.
Yeah.
If we not locked in,
Very
don't post me.
embarrassing.
No,
Don't even.
Why is that embarrassing?
Yeah.
If he's cheating, if he's not faithful, and 8 times out of 10, a guy's not being faithful.
Eight
Eight
times out of 10.
I would say 8 times out of 10.
You talking about Bronx niggas?
That's what I'm gonna say. The Bronx niggas. Like, you know what I mean?
What niggas you talking about?
Get you a Brooklyn
Still
nigga.
big Bronx.
That's why they ask.
That's a ball, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
so you said that's embarrassing because, you know, why is that always the first like inclination? Like, oh, because if he cheat on me, then I'm gonna look stupid. Like,
Yes, that's the biggest reason. I feel like nobody want to look dumb. Like, if I know a guy's cheating on his girlfriend and he posts her, I'm like, damn, that nigga was just in my inbox.
Yeah, it gives them one up.
Yeah.
And now she could tell her friends. Now we in the
Now
group
they
chat.
making fake
Now they
videos
see us
and
in the
looking at
club.
me.
She's staring at me.
Everybody know you, this person, girl, and he's a dog. He's nasty.
Yeah.
This is too much.
what happened if he posts you and niggas hit him up like, yo, shorty is a
Ah.
treesh? Like, you know what I
That's
mean?
a
Like,
different story.
Well, that's
Right,
on your
you should do your,
reputation.
yeah, you should do your
Yeah.
research.
okay. Ace, how you feel about this?
Flaunting. Yeah. Well, y'all know I'm not really. I don't like having my personal life on social media like that. I don't know about flaunting on social media.
Stop it.
What does
It-
personal life on social media mean? Like, you don't
It's the
post
same-
anything
yeah,
that has
it's-
to.
Have y'all seen
public.
my page? Like, y'all
I
haven't
didn't
seen
see
it.
your
No,
page.
you haven't seen it.
Ain't nothing to see.
Ain't nothing to see.
No.
Like, he still got high school pictures up there. Like, you know what I mean?
No.
Like,
If
Yeah.
privacy is like, okay, I'm not posting when we're arguing. You never post when your home is not happy. That
Right.
gives people the chance to go into it.
Mm-hmm.
But
So now
The
you
they,
basics.
showing me off or saying like my girl looks so good today, looks so beautiful, that's not interrupting your privacy.
yeah,
Somebody gonna see you with me anyway, so what, you gonna put the bag over my head?
Right.
I mean, if they see you in public, that's cool. But I don't buy into that social media hype. So like me caring about you, it has nothing to do with social media. That's for other people. Social media is for other people. How I feel about you is not gonna change whether I post you or not.
Well, if you don't post at all, then I understand that.
Yeah, I don't.
That's-
If you
So
post
then, yeah.
nothing at all,
Now,
and
if I'm
you just-
posting every day and you like, oh, I don't post, that's different. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
different.
But if you don't
but,
post at
yeah.
all, then I understand. Like, we don't even have to have that conversation.
Yeah, and like I said, it invites like other things when you post your significant other on social media. Cause now other niggas wanna, you know what I mean? Like, oh, he got her, let me see if I can get her and shit like that. So I
and
think
sometimes they can get it. Like, you know what I mean?
That-
Like, don't,
that's
let's
what
not
I'm
act like
saying,
women
yeah.
out here. Don't be getting
If
finessed by
she
another
could get,
nigga.
If he
Like,
could get her, she ain't yours.
yeah,
That's
Do you
what
want
I
do agree
somebody
that.
that nobody wants?
That too.
Huh?
Do you want somebody that nobody wants?
That's true too.
No, but I don't
Right.
want her to be able to get got by somebody. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
but he said other people will want her.
uh,
But do you want somebody that nobody wants?
he
No,
mean-
I'm not
mean-
saying other people gonna want her. I'm saying other people gonna shoot their shot just cause it might be just cause it's me. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's his girl. Let me see if I get her and shit like that.
Trust is everything.
and all it takes is a smiley face reply back. Like that's enough for niggas to be
Not
like,
a
oh, what, you
smiley
cheated?
face.
Like, yo,
No.
you can like this shit.
A
Like,
hard
put a heart
eyes
on this
or-
shit. Like, you know
uh-huh.
what I mean? Oh, it's just a heart. Nope, that's cheating. Like, you know what I mean?
That's cheating. Is that
You're
really
gone
considered
too
cheating?
far.
I don't
You're
feel like
gone
that's
too
cheating.
far.
Nah, I'm just-
I
I'm
feel like
just
that's
fucking-
cheating.
Oh,
Heart eyes?
Yes.
So if you catch a man like hard eyes and a girl sliding up and
I wouldn't do that.
Even if you double tap and like what she said, you're opening an invite for conversation.
Okay, I understand.
double tapping her message.
Yes.
Because she's gonna reply.
Yeah,
like,
you're
okay.
so you like that.
No,
so now I
sometimes
can do it
that's-
again.
Sometimes that's how I end the conversation.
No,
I do too.
To your,
I do too. I do
Yeah.
too.
But
I
to your
like that too.
friends.
Yeah.
If my man double tap a girl saying, "Yo, you look so good today," then
You should have left
you're-
it on red.
you should have just opened it.
Oh,
Or
I'm
don't
not
open
mean,
it at all.
though. I'm
Right.
nice. I feel like that's so rude. I'm gonna just like double tap it to acknowledge it, but I'm not gonna reply thank you.
Why do you care?
I don't know, cause I'm a nice person. I don't like to be rude.
You don't
that
know
sounds like
them.
an argument.
Oh, that
right
is-
there.
yeah,
You
you
know
be
what I'm saying?
friendly.
That's an argument.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
so I
Okay.
understand.
Because you don't want me
Yeah.
to be that friendly with
That's
a girl. Like, you know what I
right.
mean?
So, but if your man got a problem with it, you stop it though, right?
Yeah, if he addresses it one time, yeah.
Okay.
Then I'll.
Okay, that's
Cool,
fair.
that's respect.
Yo, Ju, what's
I'm
your thought?
saying that.
Well, we didn't ask her. How would you feel?
Why'd you smile there? Yeah.
Because now I'm on the spotlight.
Okay.
I feel like why would you not want to show that you happy, that you in love? So I think you should post that to a certain extent.
Mm.
Like
Like,
not too
like on her
much.
birthdays and stuff like
Like
that.
birthdays or like you date night, but like not every day. Like, oh, I love.
So I
my-
can't show
like,
that I'm happy without posting her. I can post a big ass smile. You know what I mean? I'm
But
happy.
that means you happy. That don't mean you happy.
I'm
in your
happy because of her. They don't gotta know why I'm happy.
Oh no!
Right.
I don't like
Post me on my
that.
birthday. It's up.
You at least gotta post on birthdays,
Acknowledge.
anniversaries,
Yeah, it's an
Valentine's
acknowledgement.
Day.
Yeah.
Because
Show
y'all be
that
wanting a
you care.
long ass fucking emotional.
No,
fucking-
Nah, you can
like,
say
just
shout out to my rider.
That's
Love
it.
you.
For Al, love you.
Simple.
Tag.
Life
Yeah,
up.
you don't even gotta.
Heart.
Don't even tag me.
Yeah, don't tag me.
I'ma see it. Somebody gonna send it to me. We might not even have each other on social media.
It's the fact that it's posted for
Y'all
everybody
ain't got each
to
other on
see.
social media.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know.
That's
I
another
don't
thing
do
too,
that.
man. I
I
don't know.
feel like it starts that way. We have each other, but then
It's
emotions
blocked.
get involved. Like you funny before me and you get serious, but once we serious,
Why the fuck?
So
is
why
we
you
don't got
thinking
each other on
funny?
social media. How do you know
Then why
I ain't
you keep
posting
posting
you?
that?
somebody
said
gonna
somebody
send it
gonna
to
They
me.
send
looking, bro.
And we
They-
watching.
defense.
Yeah, I'm
Always.
looking.
She definitely
Big
looking.
Finsta.
Finsta always
Especially if it's
looking.
her birthday or her anniversary, she looking. Like, she looking.
And she gonna be her default pick gonna be some nigga that look like he from your block.
Y'all do be doing that. Y'all make sure y'all be trying
Like,
to set
he
it up.
gonna
like,
he gonna accept this
he
request.
ain't gonna suspect
Alright.
this one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that is a fact. So,
I honestly think I'm like 50-50 with it. I don't really like to do all that. You know, I'm more I'll post my business. I'll post it. I'll post my lady every now and then. But I don't got it in me to be like, yo, we happy right now. We got to take a picture for Instagram. Like, that just never
Yeah,
been my
no.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
let's capture this moment. You know what I'm saying? But I would post her birthdays or
Right.
whatever.
That's
Or
the
I'll
right way.
if she do something crazy, I'll post it on my stories or something. Just something to in and out. I don't really care because it's my page. It's not our page.
True.
That
We
is
could
true.
go get our page if that's what she wants
Right,
to do.
mhm.
But this is my page, so it's gonna be what I
Wanna
find
do-
entertainment.
That's
You know what I'm
acknowledgement.
saying?
That's
That's
okay.
enough.
Respect that.
right?
Yeah.
100%.
You know, what's so crazy. When I go out and I'm having a good time, I don't even remember to like take pictures and videos and shit. Like
Yeah,
when we
that's
went
the
out,
point.
when we went out the other day, I'm like, damn, I ain't even take no pictures, no videos, no nothing. I'm like, the only video I got is the one that you took. Like, I be forgetting.
yeah, men don't really prioritize that because not all men.
Some men
do,
Some men don't really
yeah.
prioritize that.
Right.
I got to easy out. I don't got social media, so like, I can't.
Really
Why you
don't
posting on the
have
Daily Rapper
Yo,
Crew
it's
page?
still
Like,
coming. The real
yeah.
Y Eli is still coming. Still coming. Man. It's still
That's
coming.
gonna
Nigga
get
about to take that shit
Nah,
right
yeah,
now.
I don't have social
He
media.
got to do it now. Like.
Yeah, I've never been that type anyway because, I think it does depend on where you are at in your social media, like,
Yeah.
career because like Ace and Jewel, they are more of a public figure now. Like, you know what I mean? So we all know that the social media is a platform just for negativity. I know we're going to talk about that later. But, you don't want to invite blatant negativity to your loved one or your family member, you know what I mean? So you might be protecting them. Like there's certain celebrities that we never see their wives. Like that don't mean they don't love their wives. They just know that let me protect her,
That's
from
true. All my
the
kids,
negative
all my family.
people are harsh on social media. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
I don't know if y'all, I've seen like Lil Mama, she had like a post. Well, I guess she was like in a relationship. It was all on there, and like people were talking about it. Then you look on the dude page. They had like, I don't know if it was one of these the shade rooms or whatever it is. Then the dude, he had like a whole bunch, and they was like, oh, they in love. And then like now it's like none from both sides.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, so much people is talking about
Yeah.
they business like they're part of the relationship. Like whatever they decide to break up on, that's their business. Why we gotta have a whole discussion?
You came a breakup, and then once you start archiving the picture, something must be up.
Right.
Why they
Nah, I
not
just
following
think they
each other
do
no
little
more?
mama
Like,
dirty every
They
time.
do.
They do little mama
They
dirty.
sure do. They really don't.
I'm
Yeah, they
sorry,
do.
girl.
And another thing with social media, you ever have a girl on your timeline? She got a nigga every few months. And shit.
A new
you know
nigga?
what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
that's why you don't
like,
post.
yo,
That's why you don't
post.
like, hold on, what's
New
she
nigga
just
Brittany.
with? Like, yo.
when did you break up with the other nigga?
Exactly,
Like,
yo, I
like,
can't keep up with her. Like, yo.
that is a
I
fact.
do
Like,
know you though.
So it got to be established for me to post you. Like I got to know that you're gonna be here for
Yeah,
a
it's a
while.
commitment.
Yeah. Listen, let me get to this next topic, right? This next topic is interesting because I've never heard women say it, but do women actually admit that they lost out on a good guy? Because we always hear this from guys, oh, damn, we lost out on a good woman. But do women ever admit, like, damn, he was really a good guy, I fucked that up?
I haven't experienced it yet. I feel like if you were meant to be in my life, then you're still in my life. If it's meant to be, it's gonna be. So I don't feel like I fumbled anybody. It just wasn't meant to be.
I mean, you could have meant to fumble him though, like to
You
make
could
you
meant to
a better person. No, I mean, like you lose out on that girl. Know what I mean? That make you step your game up a little bit. You know what I mean? So
Feeling
it's
like you learn from the situation, so for the next situation, you're better.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, yeah,
I understand
for sure.
that,
Yeah, I have had situations where a lot of stuff has happened on both parts, and it kind of taught me how to be better moving into my next
Yes.
situation.
You're chocolate. I see. You saw you know how you talking with your eyes? I see your eyes right
Word.
now.
No, I was
She
saying
definitely
nigga.
fumbled. I fumbled that nigga. Like,
I'm not gonna say that I've fumbled a guy before.
Keep it real.
But I could say that I've made mistakes where he's addressed, I don't like this. And once I fixed it the first time, I'm like, okay, well, he's good now, so I could do it again.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt bad that I have like crossed that line. Like, for example, I like to go to the club, coming in late, coming in after 4 a.m.
Red flag.
That's a red flag. The club closed at 4.
Yeah, listen, red
Nowadays,
flag.
what time we going to the club? We going to the club at
But
1.
if we go to the club at 1, but no. But if we go to the
After
club at 1:12, I mean, do you want me to? What time do you want me to
How often you going
leave?
to the club? Because now you sound like you acting single right now. Like, you know what I mean?
Going to the club is
No.
acting single?
No, I'm saying how often did she
How
go to the
often?
club?
Yeah.
I wasn't going every weekend though.
Okay.
Every
So
other
it-
weekend?
Every
Every other-
no, not
every
even.
other weekend.
Like
Every
only
weekend.
for special events. If it's my friend's birthday
Okay.
or we celebrating graduation, I feel like that's my ticket to like let me enjoy myself. I'm always with you.
How many friends
Or
you got?
working.
You got a lot of friends?
Nah, I have
Oh,
a close, tight knit friend
I
group.
thought you had a
Type
friend-
50.
Yeah, she had a friend for every damn month. Like, it's Tanisha
I have a lot
birthday.
of-
Like,
I have a
yeah.
lot of associates.
Right, it's a
I have a lot of
difference.
associates, but
Got you.
They get the
Friends?
same love that you got to go support them.
no,
Oh, okay,
it
okay.
depends. If you showed me love on my birthday, I feel like I automatically owe you love.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because you ain't have to come out and spend that money, but you did.
Are there restrictions of going out when you're in a relationship? Like, because I'm in a relationship, I can't go out this much or that much. Like, if I wanted to go out every weekend, what's the problem?
Ace, you will always have a quote that you always say. Can you explain that quote?
Single behavior, relationship behavior. I mean, if your partner is expressing to you that that's not something that he think is healthy to your relationship, then you shouldn't do that.
Right. If he expresses that. But
If
some
he
guys
expresses
are like, don't feel like you're going
I
out.
mean, some people don't care. You know what I mean?
Right. And
It's
I
just
think
like when
trust
girls
us.
complain about guys spending time with their homeboys. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, y'all, you spend too much time with your home. Like, you know, that's also a thing. So now that he's in a relationship, he has to take you into consideration. Like, maybe you want to spend more time. Obviously, you want to spend more time with him. You feel like he's always chilling, playing 2K or whatever he's doing. That's an issue. That's how men feel. Like, you always with your homegirl. And he just chilling with his homeboys. Like, there's really there's no women involved. Y'all going to the club. Y'all know there's going to be some niggas there. I'm not saying y'all going to be enticed, but y'all
Somebody
might
gonna
be
buy you a
drinking.
drink.
So, y'all might put yourselves in a situation where
No, I
y'all can fuck up the
understand.
relationship. Like, you know what I mean?
Temptation.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So that's why guys be like, you know what? You gotta chill out with that. I understand your homegirl's birthday like every other day. Like, you know what I mean? She got 5 birthdays a year. Like, you know what I mean? So
And then you got the whole friends, you know what I mean, that you don't really want you going out with.
What's
but-
a whole
So, right,
friend?
right. What's a whole friend?
A friend is a friend.
y'all
And
know
just
y'all
'cause
know
she
what
a
the whole
hoe,
y'all know what
that
the
don't
whole
mean-
friends
If-
is.
Just
If
because
she's
she's
single-
hoeing don't mean I'm hoeing.
If she's single, is she really hoeing?
Yes.
Yes.
What you
Right.
What's a hoe? What's
You
a hoe?
single though. I mean,
But
what
she's
is a hoe?
single.
You're not obligated
Yeah.
to
You
nobody.
know,
You're
If
not
she don't
tied
gotta
down
be
to
a hoe, but
nobody.
I don't even want you
So-
chilling with the mixy friend that's always bringing, you know, all the other niggas.
She want to be in everybody's section and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like,
Yeah.
Girl, just fuck him. It's not even that serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? We having a good time. Like,
You letting that nigga tie you up. He not your boss.
yeah.
Not your boss is crazy.
that is some
That's
shit
my
they would say.
favorite
Like, you know what I mean? And yeah,
And-
I'm sure women have the same thing with they know they boyfriend who they thought friends is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want him chilling with them because y'all know they friends, some of their friends could be thoughts. Like, you know what I mean? So I was gonna say something, Drew, but I ain't gonna say nothing. Drew. Like, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
he's the dot friend, Drew.
No, I ain't say nothing.
Let's
I
not
ain't say
start
nothing. I ain't say
nothing. You got a
nothing. Like, you know what I
lady.
mean? I'm
he's
just minding
deliberate.
I'm just minding my business. So, what's your thoughts on this? You think women fumble? Have you ever fumbled a man?
No,
Do you
but
feel like your behavior, your attitude in a relationship has caused?
yes.
Okay.
Okay, yes. You said attitude, and I just
It
because I have
automatically-
a bad attitude, so I feel like that can run people away. Like once you got a bad attitude, like you always got a problem. You always got something to say. You got a smart mouth.
But you
you're
seem like
nasty.
you
But
obviously
I'm
acknowledge
genuinely
this.
a nice
So
person, but I'm a Scorpio, so we got.
Don't use that. Don't use that.
I'm telling you though, but it's like we have two sides. I feel like I'm genuine. I'm caring.
They say
I'm
that about
loving.
Libras. They got two sides. to
I'm a
it.
Libra.
That's true, though. That's
Gemini's,
true.
They got two
Like,
faces. Like,
everybody
yeah,
got two
all right.
Those
sides.
things
So
are
that-
true when you
but-
experience that.
But
with-
look, that's why you can't say I'm a Scorpio to use.
Alright.
That's giving yourself an excuse.
Yeah,
Okay.
start giving yourself an excuse. And if you know your problem, you working on it?
Yeah,
No.
I work on my attitude every day.
She said
Every
that.
day, every day I work on my
All
attitude.
right, that's what's up.
I could be worse.
You know-
I've been better.
The people that know what's wrong with them and still do it are the scariest people because they feel like you should accept them
Yeah.
because you know that they're that way.
It's a
That's a
sickness.
fact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. If I don't want to deal with it, I don't want to deal with
Yeah,
it.
because when you know it, you be like, yeah, you know I'm like this. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's not something I have
Yeah.
to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, you understood that your attitude may have been a problem in a relationship.
Yeah.
So do you feel like, you know what, I did have a good guy, but my attitude did get in the way of our relationship?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do feel that way. Yeah.
Okay,
But I
alright.
still feel like, okay, if you still feel like you wanted to deal with it at that moment, then how bad was it?
What?
Wait, explain that again. Like,
Because if you felt like my attitude was so bad,
Mhm.
why did you want to stay?
Let me ask you a question. If I do this to you, right?
Love.
That don't bother you, right?
No.
But if I keep doing it, it's gonna bother you eventually, right?
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with your attitude. Like, it might not bother you in the beginning, but then eventually I keep going, and it's like, I'm not trying to deal with this no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
That's
unpleasant.
That was
good.
a good.
Yeah.
That was
Try it.
You
I mean,
acted it out, so you showed me. You showed me.
See, because he got the fitted on. Like,
I see what
Right.
So, damn, I don't even know if Ace, how you feel? Do you think women have fumbled men? Or do you think they don't want to admit it?
do they admit it? I mean, women fumble men for sure, because there's good men out there. I mean, I feel like a couple of my exes fumbled me. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, not to toot my own horn though, but you know what I mean. But
you want to shout them out real quick now for us?
Will they admit it though? I doubt it.
Yeah, they probably won't admit it. Like, they probably said you cheated on them. Like.
Yeah, exactly. It takes a very healed, mature woman to admit that they lost out on a good man. I ain't gonna lie.
There is a group that would admit it. And those be the ones. And look, no disrespect to y'all.
Oh my God!
But
You say
listen,
white women?
No, they ain't white. They big. They ain't looking as good as they used to. Niggas ain't calling them no more.
Oh, when they washed
They
up.
washed the fuck up. And they be like, I should have really stuck with Jeremy. He was a good ass nigga.
Of course
No, yeah.
That's because they options slimmed down.
Yeah, so and then they want to reminisce, look in the mirror, and see that they wasn't that baddie that once was, and they full with regret.
Right.
And then they seen all the problems they had too. Oh, I was yelling, I shouldn't have did that, and this, that, and nothing. They still be doing the shit once they get a new nigga, but that's me.
He was doing good, then he closed it out.
Yeah.
But
Jeremy
no
was
disrespect.
special.
No disrespect.
No disrespect,
No
dog.
disrespect.
You know they're not gonna hear that part.
Only what you said.
But that was that. Y'all made some great points. That was an excellent point, by the way. Like, you know what I mean, I was gonna make that point, but listen, I ain't got nothing to say. I already said it. My name Ace. I already said everything, man.
Good job, guys.
Listen, before we get into this next topic, make sure you hit that like button.
For sure.
Subscribe if y'all not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell and cop the merch, man. Dailyrapupcrew.co. Join the membership as well, man. We got a lot of behind the scenes footage, a lot of exclusive interviews coming up. So stay tuned. So let me get to this next topic, right? I think this is one of y'all topics. Well, a lot of topics. The whole topics is actually our topics. But it said, can men be jealous of the support that women receive? What was the mind frame of that question?
Support meaning what? Like friends?
This is your question. Like, you know what
family?
I'm saying?
I would
Okay.
say like that was mine.
Okay.
I say like, so I had a guy tell me before, like, how can you expect to deal with somebody when you're spoiled? If your parents call you and say, oh, well, we have this amount of money for you, you're going to go take it. I said, well, what's wrong with that? He said, oh, well, I can't call nobody and tell them that I need this. You know, I can only depend on me. That gives off jealousy because my parents didn't stop being parents after a certain age. That has nothing to do with me. Of course I'm going to take it. I'm an only child. They're never going to tell me no. And you know that. So it's like, or if my parents is calling like, yo, I'm in Walmart. You need tissue, you need toilet paper. You looking at me like, why you even took that from them? Because those are my parents. That's a natural relationship that we have.
Right, you don't have that.
As a man, not saying that you shouldn't take stuff from your parents, but, you know, not to say I feel like less of a man, but if there's things that I can handle or we can handle, you know, it's hard for you to probably understand it or stuff like that. But, you know, it's certain things I feel like we should just own on our own. And if I don't know if you guys are living together, but if we living together, I wouldn't feel comfortable with my lady asking for money outside of our house. You
But
get what I'm
I
saying?
wasn't
She
asking.
wasn't asking.
No, I'm saying
Offer.
Like
regardless.
my dad would literally text me like, "Okay, have a good day at work. Call me when you get off work. I got some money for you." I'm not asking.
I mean, that's not even my business. I won't even care what your dad.
But that's what I'm
doing for
saying.
you.
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. He was caring.
Yeah,
He was getting like upset, like, oh, like I said, you're spoiled. How you expect to deal with somebody and you're spoiled?
Was that
That's none of your business.
Right.
Was that
What my
affecting your
parents got me-
relationship?
Huh?
Was it affecting your relationship? You
No. It
No?
was like a random blur out one day.
think?
Is it okay? So I do have one question. Is it that when do he tell you no and then you go get stuff from your parents?
No.
Okay, then I don't know.
That's what I'm
the hell-
saying.
yeah,
That's
I
how my
don't know.
parents are.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
I mean, shout out to your parents.
That's jealousy.
That is
And I
That
feel
is
like
weird.
that
It
could have
sound like
came
a little
off like
envious.
now you looking at your life like, oh, why my parents not like her parents. So now
Yeah.
it
Men
comes
are a
off
little
like
different
a
though.
jealousy, like why you care so much.
Yeah.
I think men can be jealous of the support they get, and not even in your specific situation, but that is also true. But I think in general, I tell people this all the time, like especially for Black men, there isn't many programs designed specifically for Black men. Like, you know what I mean? When we look up specific loans for Black men or young Black boys, there is little to none. But on the reverse end, when you type in Black women, actually, when you type in, go to YouTube right now, under the fundraiser section, if y'all have YouTube creator, if y'all go type in Black men fundraisers, Black women stuff will pop up. Like, it's really crazy. Like, you know what I mean? So I think some men can get jealous because it's like, damn, we feel like we don't have that support system where we feel like when we're looking at the women, damn, y'all got all the support in the world. Like, you know what I mean? We don't have that.
We have
so,
babies.
Huh?
And why project y'all feelings onto us? We have to go
No,
through
I'm
things
not.
just like y'all
No,
do.
that's true. I'm saying that's true. Like, that is true, but I'm not saying they should take it out on y'all. I'm just saying there is a sense of jealousy there.
You say y'all got babies?
We have babies.
Out of the coochie.
we,
Comes
we,
right out.
Who y'all having babies with?
With men, but a lot of men don't stay. Come on, mother's baby, father's baby. It's
And they
always
never
like
stay around.
Yes.
Not for too long.
And once again, not shaming nobody, not going at nobody, but there's we come out of the mommy's coochies, but not all the mommies be there.
That's true.
That's
All
true.
right, so we
That's true.
off the
That is
consensus, we
very
just
true.
believe that everybody's a mother. Not
Oh,
everybody's
that's
a
not
mother.
a real
No,
scenario.
everybody's not a mother.
It's not
That's a rare
it's not
scenario.
a rare scenario. I
No,
say
it's
all the
not.
time.
I work
I
at-
grew up,
Yes.
and my neighborhood, other neighborhood, people in my schools, different schools. I went to school uptown for high school. A lot
of moms are not moms.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so
Damn.
just like we shit on the daddies,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We got to throw some poo-poo on the mommies too. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of us was raised by our aunties, grandmas,
Right,
uncles
That is
who helped support us. So
And
it
I
go way
wasn't
ways.
even talking about the single mothers in general. I'm just talking about women in general. There's more business loans for Black women than there are for. There's more scholarships and grants available for Black women than there are Black men. You know what I mean? So there could be a sense of jealousy.
Government assistance.
I mean, obviously there's more.
And y'all
government
told
assistance.
my government assistance is holding down single mothers. So we talking about grants and fundraisers like business things.
Government assistance, you have to be making literally nothing to get any help.
But I'm saying, if a man is making literally nothing, he
I
still
don't
might
know.
not get that.
That's true. Yeah.
So like we had one woman on the show who worked with public housing or something like that, and she was saying that they would obviously put the women and the children in front of the guys, even though the guy maybe he might have needed it more. Like, you know what I mean? But obviously they have a kid. If they have a kid, obviously different. But they were just putting even the women in front of the men. Like, you know what I mean? So
I don't think there's no scenario where a man might need it more than a woman, because at least he could protect himself outside. A woman, that's just dangerous. I would say the woman.
Very.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah, woman.
It's a great
definitely
mindset.
yeah, but this
Yeah.
is why we have so many homeless men on the street nowadays.
True.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we prioritize people when it should be fair. You know what I mean? Like it should be fair, but it's
What you
not.
saying, that half women outside, half
No,
men outside?
I'm not saying that. But if there's an epidemic of homeless men on the street because we keep prioritizing the women, at some point we got to be fair. You know
But what he's
I mean?
saying
Like,
is a woman could come from living with her mother and father, don't really need the spot because she good.
Yeah.
They would give it to her over a man that's on the street and needs it.
and like I said, we talking about support. Women have to support. Like,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
they
sure
do,
that
they
woman
do.
can go to her family house. Like, you know what I'm saying? They always will have a support system. Guys
That's
don't
not
always
true.
have that
I
support
know women
system.
who have nobody. I know women whose mom picked them over men.
Mm-hmm.
And
I know that too.
now she's in the house, the mom trying to beat her up. So when it's time for me to go, where can I go? Women have a lot of pride.
Shit, I know a young lady who mom's kicked out because she thought she wanted her man.
Yeah, I've heard of that too.
You know what I'm
Mothers
saying? So,
become very jealous of daughters in some cases.
A lot of cases.
A
especially
man
black
can stay at his
people.
mom's house till he's 30.
Mhm.
A girl, 18,
30 with kids.
what you about to do?
Yeah. She want to start
What?
charging
I
you
never
rent.
heard that
You
one.
gotta start. No,
Yeah,
it's a
I
know
truth.
that.
Yeah.
That's
You
crazy.
gotta start
You can't
paying
stay here no more.
rent.
You working a little job. She want like most of your checks. She see you got a little job.
That's
Yeah.
any
Oh,
kid.
shit.
Yeah, I didn't have that. I didn't. I'm pretty sure that does exist, but
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
experience, like it was always we push the boys out. You know, the daughters could stay rent free until they damn near 40. Like no, and
It's
nobody
reversed.
and
It's
nobody.
reversed now.
The thing, well, that in your experience and our experience is different. But the thing is, nobody will shame a woman for living with their parents at 40 and 30. Like we in
That's a
society,
big
we be
fact.
quick to shame a man if he's staying with his.
Oh,
his
yeah,
I
parents.
talk
You know,
to
like,
you.
you know, I was dating women who was living with their parents and they was my age. Like, and I didn't look at her no type of way, but it was just like, if I was her age or if I was my age and I was still living with my I probably wouldn't even be dating her. She probably wouldn't even look at me like,
That's
nigga,
true.
you a
That's
bum. Like, you know what I mean?
true as
So,
That'd be one of the first questions. Oh, who you live with? Like,
no,
Right.
that's a fact. Yeah, your mom?
your
Yeah,
mom.
my Uber's outside. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So, I think there obviously is situations where men
Double
are
standard.
definitely just
Yeah.
jealous
Jealous,
of
yeah.
women and in the support system. Like, you know what I mean? Getting into this next topic, it says... Y'all have some interesting. Have you ever met the perfect person that wasn't meant for you? Can you explain that? It seems like such an oxymoron. Like, you know what I mean?
I met a guy. He was a provider, sweet, genuine, caring, but
He wasn't funny.
How you know?
Oh my god, that was actually a joke, but it was a meme. But like,
No,
damn.
he know everything. So
Yes.
He was
Listen,
Eddie
no,
Murphy.
no,
That's
it just
crazy.
something wasn't clicking there for me. Like the intercourse was great. I just
That's
something was
fucking
missing.
crazy.
He wasn't toxic enough. That's what it was.
No,
Okay.
I just don't know what it was. I just couldn't feel. I couldn't grasp it. I couldn't latch on to him.
how much time
he-
did you give him to have that answer?
That vibe, yeah.
He might see this.
She said 2 weeks.
He might see this, so he gonna know. So
How much time
Was
should
it short?
over a
Was it
year.
Oh,
Over
that's long enough. That's
Over a
long
year.
enough.
So he protecting, providing, blowing your back out. That's what you said, right?
I don't know about protect, but you could say the rest.
He wasn't protecting you?
Mhm.
Why you say that?
Oh,
You didn't feel secure around him?
I feel like there was a lot of sneaky stuff going on behind my back.
Do you feel like, or was there a lot of sneaks?
It was proof.
Okay, all right.
So I don't think like
So how you the perfect man if he's sneaking around your back?
I don't know because cheating is not a deal breaker for me.
Oh, okay.
It's not a
Shaking my
deal breaker for
fucking
you.
head. I'm tired of that.
No.
I feel like everybody cheat.
I feel like it's in a man nature to cheat, but if you make it a habit,
Right.
Mm.
And the way they cheat, maybe.
But it's not cheating if you accept it, right? So if you
Okay,
accept
you're
it, he's
right.
not cheating.
Yeah.
You cool with that. That's not him
right.
cheating.
Mm-hmm.
At that point,
That's a good point.
I
Yes.
understand. I understand when you
So
when you
what-
say it like that.
So what? All right. So you said
I just couldn't.
what was the
I
deal
just-
breaker? Like, yes,
You want him to tell you
y'all
the
wasn't
date?
vibing. Like,
I just
was
It
he?
just-
He had corny jokes or something. Like, what was it? Like,
I don't
It had
know
to be
what
you
it
can't
was.
put your finger on it.
I can't put
so
my
he was
finger
only
on it.
perfect in one aspect, just to provide an aspect that it seems like.
He was genuine.
and blowing her back out. That's
Oh, he's
what
blowing- oh, my
yeah,
phone.
he's blowing her back out.
And
That's
genuine.
important.
That is very important.
That is very important.
Okay, all right, so you mean like he's perfect? Okay, so
That don't
So-
sound perfect though.
Yeah, that don't sound perfect.
I don't know. I just felt like, but before that, I found out that there was, infidelity.
Mm.
If it was perfect,
listen, I do have an example, right?
You do.
No,
Ooh.
it's not me.
Oh, okay. I said, do tell.
I'm trying to be cautious because they might watch this. But I do know a
Same.
person
Mm.
who has multiple options in men.
Mhm.
And let's say she got 3 options, right? Number 1, he's cool. Number 2 is the perfect guy that she should be with.
Mm.
And number 3 is the toxic nigga. Like, the nigga that hasn't done anything but he's good sexually, I guess, right? You know what I mean? Right? Huh? No. Yeah, I probably am. Like, you know what I mean? But so obviously number 2 is the best option for her. He's the perfect person. Like, he treats her good. He's financial, he's a provider, protector, all that good stuff that women always say when you ask them what you want in a man, right?
Mm.
But yet she's so fascinated with the fuckboy, you know, for lack of better
Oh my
words, right? You know what I mean?
God.
So
Story
this is a perfect guy, quote unquote, who's perfect for her, but
Yes.
she's not choosing him because she's so fascinated with the fuckboy.
Yes.
And you know,
It really be like that.
a great man once did tell us that's black men's fault. Like, you know what I mean? But you know, listen, shout out
Black
to
man's
that
fault
man,
mean
like,
how you know what?
that she's choosing the toxic guy. Like, you know what I
How
mean?
is that a
So,
black man's fault?
Listen,
Shit,
I
watch the episode. That's what we trying to figure out.
You know what I mean? So I guess I can understand.
I saw that.
I guess I can understand where you're coming from on that. What about y'all? Y'all feel the same way? Y'all met the perfect person, but maybe he wasn't right in this category.
No, not necessarily. No.
I do. I
You
feel like
do?
I'm not the perfect person, but still, I feel like he's not for me. Like, I still feel like I want more. I want different. Or I want something like, I don't know how to explain it.
You don't find that crazy?
I do,
Like,
but it's my life, so I can't
But
just be like, yeah, you
that's-
perfect, and I'm just gonna settle.
But this
'cause
is
you
what
perfect.
This is what Jew was talking about. There's women, you know, who have that perfect guy, but they're like, maybe I could find somebody better. And then when
Ooh,
they do find that
that's
better,
true.
maybe I can find somebody better.
Yeah,
And then
it's
y'all
like
end up then y'all just get to a point where y'all can't find nobody. Like, you know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
single, and then that's when y'all get older, washed up. Nobody
Yeah.
really checking for y'all. You know what I mean? And I hate to say the word settling because we use that word as such a negative
Yeah.
stereotype.
Mhm.
But if a guy is checking off all your boxes, like, and you have a genuinely good vibe with him,
Mhm.
like, why not see that person as a long-term partner?
That might be true.
So what if it's not all the boxes and it's like
You
two
can't-
boxes left?
You can't get all the boxes.
Yeah, nobody's
like.
ever gonna find out.
Would you ever think that you're perfect when you wake up?
No.
Like, so it's never gonna be a day I'm gonna be perfect, and we got to understand that we got to make whatever best connections we got, the most compatible person or with the best qualities, live with that and build with that.
I can't do that.
Then we can see
And
we get
look.
so
You don't
stuck
gotta be
on this whole
perfect,
idea,
but-
this concept of a soulmate.
She
my
said two
soul-
boxes missing. You
Yeah,
gotta-
but why we gotta choose? Why I have to compromise? Like, I want a guy that is funny, romantic, and he's slinging good, whatever.
First of all,
You know,
That-
and more things. But
oh, exactly. I'm about to say
Exactly.
that don't mean the whole
That's what I'm
More
list.
saying.
things,
That
but
your,
yeah.
your top priorities need to be checked.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
it's
what
the-
if the top priorities is not checked?
Then it's
maybe
not the
that's
perfect
That's not the
person.
person for
So,
you.
no.
But we're
So
not
then-
saying we're not
right,
saying
that's
he
what
has to
I'm
be
saying.
perfect.
so then that's not
I'm
perfect.
saying the top 5.
Yeah, the top 5 things I think should be something.
Yeah, but y'all be
What's the
talking
top
about.
5?
For every woman is different.
Yeah.
I want to know what your top 5 is.
No, you don't want.
I do. I want to know.
No, I want to know.
I
Too.
want
Me
to know.
too.
We best friends.
The
and
panel
I wanna
wants to know.
because I know who the person is.
The panel wants to know. Protecting, right?
Huh?
You want to protect her,
Mhm.
provide her.
Mhm.
What
Don't
else?
help her out. She gonna say
Blowing the back out. I'm gonna give her the top 3. So
Yeah.
what's these 2 right here?
I know my top 5.
I know my
Off the
top
top
5.
of my head, I know.
Like want to have a family. Like,
Okay, commitment. All right.
Yeah, commitment,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know.
And that's the issue.
Yeah.
They don't know.
You don't even know what you want.
I do, but I'm not gonna say it.
You're not gonna say
Say
it.
it. Say the last one.
Say the
That's
last
what we're here
one.
for.
No.
She
She
wants some
don't
freak
know.
shit probably.
Oh my God, Jesus.
So what's your top 5?
I would have to say supporting financially, like, what's the word for that?
Provide.
Provide, yeah.
Mhm.
Protect, provide. You have to have some kind of personality, like chemistry.
Mhm.
Sexually, I don't know if that falls under the same category.
No,
It does not?
no, that's 4.
So that's 4?
Mhm.
Okay, so the last one is sex. No, that's
Wait,
chemistry.
what?
I'm sorry, I already said
Chemistry.
that. Yeah, that's 2.
Sex twice a year.
You better fuck up good.
She said fuck me good and then fuck me again. Like
And the last one probably has to be, you have to have plans for us. 'Cause some guys want to date you to no end. Like, they just want to date
Commitment.
commitment. Right,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
And that's probably the top 5.
You on
That's
the,
not-
you on
wait,
the same accord? Oh, you going?
I do want to say something.
Mhm.
That is usually the top 5, and then when they get that top 5, then they add. Then there's another 5. There,
No,
you know what
no
I'm saying?
guy- I
And that's
haven't
what
met
the
a man.
issue is. Y'all get the 5, and then y'all looking for other stuff. Like now he not Eddie Murphy. Like now he got to be funny. Like you know what I mean. Now he not.
Oh, he not swaggy.
Yeah, he not
You don't
swaggy. Like, you know what I'm
he
saying?
dressed.
Like, he-
That's not true
No.
because in order to even be
That's
considered,
true.
you
No,
have to
that's
have
true.
those things
That's
to even catch
true.
my attention. So
Yeah, I'll be looking at
you
shit.
saying that didn't fall under nothing that had anything to do with or the top 5.
Mhm.
Like
I feel like that doesn't
swaggy
count.
and whatever. Like
So
that.
so it's swag like You could compromise on the swag a little bit.
No, but you're not even gonna get my attention if you're not appealing to me.
So
Some way, somehow.
That mean you got a top 6 then.
I don't agree because
Yo, it's like swag is gonna go away. If nigga gonna be old, you think he gonna still be trying to be dripped out like at 40,
He don't gotta
50
be
years?
dripped out,
Like,
but you-
Swag is not.
I want to be. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
drippy though. Like I mean,
Yeah.
it's like
and I always want to be well
it's your
put together.
aura.
forever, for the rest
Exactly.
of
he
my
gotta
life.
have aura.
Yeah.
He gotta have
Yeah.
aura.
Okay.
Like
Energy.
when he in
It's
the
just
room,
how you-
I feel him.
how you
He
walk,
over
how you
there.
talk, that
Right.
kind of thing. Like,
How he carry himself, all of that.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
definitely big on aura.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so.
I want him to have substance.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that word.
I want him to have substance. That's
Illegal substance?
no, real substance. Like when we have a conversation, I don't only want to talk about clothes and money and car. I want to talk about what's your 5-year plan,
Mhm.
because that's how I think. Like
Mhm.
when I get up and go to work every day, it's like, do I want to do this in 5 years or do I want to get a promotion?
Yeah.
Respect. He has to respect me, his mom. I want to see how you talk about women, how you treat women, your friends, just the way you talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, sexually, I feel like we could work on sex though, because I might not like the way you go down on me, but I could tell you like, yo, kiss it a little slower.
You willing to teach?
All right. Shout out to that.
Okay.
What's the 4th one? I mean, respect goes into loyalty, so
You don't want no loyalty.
You said, bro, come on. You say you compromising on
no,
loyalty.
but that was, but
She was lying because
no,
clearly, after,
you know
clearly
what
after
it is?
you found that out.
Sometimes I be flipping sometimes,
Mm.
but I'm trying to stay on this one track, so I'm gonna say loyalty. I'm gonna put loyalty on there. I'm getting older.
Okay.
And the last one is personality. That's big for me.
Okay, I like that.
And you could be a quiet guy. I don't care because I'm gonna always bring the energy.
Mm.
But you have to have some kind of like something that I'm looking and I'm like, oh, you funny. You funny by accident.
So he ain't got to provide for you?
I feel like I'm not really checking for a man that can't.
She already got a man providing for her.
All right, so
No,
that-
I'm not.
daddy-
I'm not
her daddy.
really. No, but I'm
You know what
not
I'm
really. But your substance has to do with. I'm looking at like if
Everything
you
about
work.
it.
I'm looking at you
Yeah.
working.
Oh, so providers in there.
That's in substance for me
Okay.
because I don't want a man that sells drugs for the rest of his life.
Okay.
I can respect that.
Like you don't want a job. You don't want
You
to
don't.
work
You
for
don't.
what you have.
You don't want to or get a
family,
business. You
like-
you don't want a business for yourself. What do you like to do? What's your hobbies? Can that hobby grow into something?
I don't know. When a nigga be in a drug game, y'all be trying to act like Tasha. He be trying to get out. Y'all be want to bring him back
No,
in
no,
and
no.
shit. Like,
See,
you
but
know,
no.
like, yeah.
No, because every man has his fall. But if he's providing, that's when you supposed to get up as a woman and do your big one.
Okay.
That was an interesting top 5. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, I do want to segue into this topic real quick. Cause we over here talking about sex, blowing a girl's backs out and shit like that.
You gotta
What
do
is-
that. You gotta do
What
that.
is bad coochie? And I want to start with Ace. What do you
You gotta start
consider?
with me?
Yeah. What do men
But I
consider
say yes,
bad
I say
coochie?
yes,
Because
I-
the ladies want to know.
Bad coochie. Yeah. Well, my number one is hygiene. You know what I mean? So if it don't smell right, it's bad coochie off the bat. You know what I mean? It gotta be tight, but not too tight. You know what I mean? I had too tight before. I had too tight before.
That shit whack.
The shit that's wrong with too tight is you can't go in there when you want. Could it be so the next day and shit? You're like, I can't. I gotta wait
Fuck you,
good.
fucking
I mean,
virgins, like, you know what I'm saying? Like-
I mean, couple. I mean, anyway, it gotta have that macaroni sound when you in it. You know what I mean?
That's
You know
good.
your grandma in the
you going to
kitchen.
good. What's bad?
Oh, was
Right,
bad? Oh, that was the
right.
question?
He was into
Yeah,
it.
you started off talking about
Oh
hygiene.
shit! All right, my bad.
He
Alright.
was into it.
My fault. I got caught up. My bad. All right. So hygiene, not too tight, not too loose. Obviously, you know what I mean. I think that's my 3 requirements. Yeah.
Okay. Drew, what about you?
I ain't gonna hold you. And women be shaming niggas that say this, but I don't want no afro. I'm not trying to see no afro. Like,
That's nasty.
Yeah, that is.
tame
Yeah.
that beast, ma. Like, you
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Like, clean trim. Ain't got to be bald eagle, but I don't want to see like
Shit look
You don't be able to pick it
Jumanji.
up.
only in America. Like, you just
It
popping
shouldn't be
up.
like
It's
rice
like,
grains.
you got Mr. T strip on your shit. Nah, I'm good. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I respect the landing strip. You know
No,
what I mean?
I'm saying the afro. It can't be an afro.
Yeah, for sure,
Or-
for sure.
Like
And
I
that
was
shit look like
I
Holy
don't. I don't want to see no hairs like out of your panty lines. You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
it before.
I ain't gonna
Shit look
lie.
like a woolly mammoth and shit. Like.
Now that you mention that, a wax. We ain't talking about good coochie. I mean, we talking about bad coochie.
Yeah.
But a wax vagina, Jesus Christ.
Hit
man.
different.
Yeah, that
He
shit-
reminiscing over there.
Yeah.
He's not.
We must stay
It's
focused,
something
my
about-
brothers.
My bad,
You know what I'm
my
saying?
bad.
Like,
What else? I agree with Ace.
Mm.
Oda,
Mm.
because Oda got a quota. And I like looking at pretty poons. You get what I'm saying? So some of them be having extra
the roast beef,
stuff.
John.
Yeah,
oh,
I'm not.
How does that
man.
happen?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I'll
natural.
eat
That's
it,
their
y'all.
bodies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
is
trying
this
to judge them.
natural?
Yeah, I would think so,
I
right?
don't know. I be having my own theories. I don't know how that.
That is
What's your theory? I
So
wanna
you
know
would judge
too.
a woman
How you
because
end up
of
on
how she's
roast beef?
born.
No, I said I'm just not interested in it. I
But-
want a pussy that looks so good. I want to eat it. You get what I'm saying?
Okay,
I don't
I
want
understand
like what is
So,
that?
question: if you eat anything, you like it?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And niggas don't be. Y'all wouldn't even respect a nigga that just out here eating every pussy.
Niggas is out here.
Yeah,
eating.
so-
No.
They got some niggas out here that's doing
They
that.
are.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And cereal eater.
Mm.
That's kind of. I was gonna say that's bars, but like you know what I'm saying. But
Lil Wayne fans. and
yeah,
shit.
I think everything y'all said. The hair is that's outrageous, bro. I don't understand. Like, women gonna say, "Oh, this is the man's this is the man's fault." A pussy that has a hard time staying moist. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
that's a
Like
great
the
point,
shit's
that's a
always
great
getting
point.
dry. You know, women will blame that on them.
Stomped out.
Women will blame that on the man. You know what I mean? Oh, because you're not making her wet, but y'all won't take responsibility when a nigga can't get hard. Y'all gonna say that's a man problem when it should be y'all problem. Like, you know what I mean? It should be y'all fault. But listen, that's a whole nother conversation.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I hate when I gotta constly be spitting in the pussy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's just mad. Come on, bro. Like, it's just, listen, I only got but so much saliva. But gotta use lube and shit like that.
Lube is
Like, I think.
Lube in your 20s is
Who doing
crazy.
that?
That's
Like when you get a
50
little
shit.
older than I guess, like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Shit,
You gotta be at least 50. Like,
50. It's
And if so, girl, get you some natural
Yeah.
remedies.
Word.
nothing wrong with a little
Drink
lube,
your
though. I ain't
pineapple
gonna hold
juice,
you, bro. If you
yeah,
constantly
outside
just
of
need, if
that.
you just need that shit just to fuck, like then yeah, son is
Get the lube.
Yeah.
Like you said,
like that, like then something is wrong.
Right.
But yeah, I, everything that my bro said, I think for me, I don't think that you could have. We said this before, like a bad sex. Like women always talk about, oh, they have bad sex.
Yeah.
I don't think guys can have bad sex with women because we are so much in control. You know what I mean? It's not like y'all rarely on top. When y'all on top, we still doing most of the work. Let's be honest. Like, you know what I mean? So
I do think we got bad sex.
Yeah.
It's like you want it to
No.
be done already. Come on, don't tell me I never had that experience. We just like,
I feel like I always make the most out of my experiences, though. Like, you know what I mean?
Yo,
That don't mean you like it.
Yeah,
You-
word.
you gotta get yours though.
it's been times I
Yeah.
nutted and didn't even enjoy it.
Yeah, like let's just
it's
finish.
like,
Let's
yo,
go.
yeah.
It's been times I had to fake the nut, so it was
Yeah, I
Faking
bet-
it,
yeah, I did that
nut?
before.
That's
I mean,
tough.
you couldn't enjoy it.
Huh?
How do you fake it?
Yeah,
out,
I want to
though?
know that. That's what I was about to
Yeah.
ask.
Well,
like,
it's easier when you got the condom on, obviously. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yes,
you just hit
sir.
the
Oh, that
Yeah.
is so mean.
I told you.
Pull it off. Like, let me put this in the garbage. Take nothing that shit.
Listen, I spit it on a woman back before and thought I came. Like, you know what I mean? So,
what?
I'm like, yo, let me go get the rag.
Oh,
let me
now
get
you
the
got
rag,
saliva,
you know what I'm saying?
He
That-
said
that-
you
Niggas say that shit out. Niggas say,
You put that. I forgot I did that. I talked about that before.
you ain't
No,
gonna tell-
don't
you ain't-
do that. Don't do that.
you ain't gonna tell
Don't do
him
that. Don't do that. Don't
But
do
you ain't
that.
gonna tell him about your favorite woman.
You
Look,
gonna
bro,
say something
'cause-
about eating ass.
No,
Like, I don't eat ass.
I'm
Like,
asking you, what's your favorite woman's body part? Like, tell the world. We in.
yeah,
Listen.
Yeah, I wanna
She
know
wanna
too.
know.
Like,
Tell us
we
your
wanna
favorite-
know.
We wanna
Listen,
know.
it's predictable. He do this lame joke.
I'm
every
asking-
What
time,
is it,
bro.
the titty?
Like,
It's the ass.
no,
the ass.
he
Oh,
gonna
you like
say
to
some
eat
dumb
ass?
shit like no.
Feet?
Look
He
at
like
it. Look
yeah.
at it.
Oh, he likes
He
feet.
do like feet.
Feet.
Uh,
But
Now I do like some.
they gotta be white toes.
He gives
They gotta be
feet.
white toes,
Oh,
man.
that's what you talking about.
I mean, I know your
I know. I'm talking about what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's too secretive for me.
Right.
Keem, you laughing?
What?
You was laughing?
I was.
Oh, okay. Well, he got his ass ate. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Oh, you like your ass ate?
No.
Oh, but you
did
got
it
it though.
before.
You bent over?
No, stop that. No.
Show what you
She
did.
lifts
So
you
you
up.
put your-
When she's
you
giving
put
you
your
head,
legs
she
like
go
that?
under.
My leg was up like this.
I knew it.
Yeah, I know
I
the
knew
pretzel.
it. You
They
get
did
that.
the
Yeah.
pretzel,
Did it
yeah.
feel good?
It felt weird as hell. I ain't gonna-
Because you couldn't
You,
enjoy it.
you
'cause
voluntarily did that?
Or she
Nah,
asked
she
you.
was
He
Yeah.
lift the
giving me
legs up.
Yes.
She
was giving me head. Know what I mean, she went to the balls, went to the gooch, and then all of a sudden, whoop. So I had to like No, that was it. It wasn't like she
You
was
ain't
eating.
say you
So
mushed
it was
her,
like
nigga,
5
I
seconds?
did mush her. It was like 2 seconds. Like,
That's why you didn't enjoy it. But I did hear that there is a G spot in the man.
I don't give a
Shut
fuck.
up.
It's
No,
a
That's what I've heard. I don't know. I've never done
Only
it.
women
though, but
say this.
My G-spot is in the head
I
of my
mean, that's
penis.
where
That's where it's
men that like
like,
men.
That's
do
what they.
it.
It's true.
And one more thing about women too, and they coochies. I hate fertile coochies because y'all be out
Oh,
here
that's
acting like the
getting
niggas.
pregnant.
You do?
Yep, yep.
You
Fertile
do?
I do. I hate my woman's fertile coochie too.
Well, it's
Because look,
it's a
first of all,
certain-
y'all be blaming. Look, y'all be blaming men about they pull-out game. It's not just the niggas. Sometimes y'all eggs be thirsty. Let's keep it real. Y'all eggs be hungry for some sperm.
What would
if
you
we
say?
ovulating,
Yeah,
you look at that calendar. Make sure you're doing it when you're supposed to.
I'm just saying, and I don't mean to put my lady business out there. Her eggs is thirsty. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you got a lot of kids. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
How
saying?
many kids do you have?
A lot.
50.
A lot.
What 21 Savage said? Like, a lot.
Okay.
Listen, let me get to this next topic. What's the hardest part about being single?
Being lonely. Probably, I think being lonely. Like, lonely hits at certain times for me. When I'm at home by myself at night, it's probably the hardest part. Not having somebody.
In the Bronx.
Oh my God, yeah, in the Bronx,
okay.
South Bronx.
With the
Yeah.
sirens going.
Having to learn people and show myself all over again.
Yeah,
That's
Like
good.
having to get to know you and you like to pay for STK? Like
Wait, what you say? You said
Like, you like to pay for SDK? Like,
you asking that?
No, but what I'm saying is, I'm not asking, but I'm saying, like,
You trying to find out.
I'm trying
Oh,
to
you
find
trying to know
out
what he
because
like to do,
because
yeah.
I'm telling you, I've texted a guy and he's like, oh, and I don't do, no, I remember I was at the bar and he's like, oh, and I don't do steakhouses. I'm like, oh,
Why not?
have a good day.
He was throwing that
Stay
out there.
blessed.
He wanted
To
you
let you know,
yeah.
don't
Stay
like,
blessed.
Was he
You disqualified
was he
him because
vegetarian?
Like,
You want to know, I didn't ask you that. And you didn't have to say any of that because I never brought
It's
up
not
a
what
date.
you say, it's how you say it.
Exactly. Like, who...
Now I don't see why you bring that up. Though.
Who said that we was taking it there? But no, I guess just relearning somebody or having to realize flaws about myself and why I'm single.
Mhm.
I hate it.
I like learning people though.
I
I like
don't-
getting to know somebody because sometimes it's okay to experience people. Everything's not meant to be forever. Sometimes it's okay to meet a person like, oh yeah, I remember this nigga I was dealing with, blah blah blah.
Yeah, but then you relearn, and if I'm talking to you every day, I'm not saying we're attached, but we have a pattern, we have a schedule.
Yeah, and then
So
when
then,
y'all
like
fall
when
off,
the schedule breaks, damn, new schedule.
I understand.
It's like when you at work. If you at work and they putting you from 10 to 6, 8 to 4, 10 to 6, 8 to 4. It's
Right.
annoying.
okay. What about you? And what's the hardest part about being single?
I feel like relearning and getting back out there, gotta do everything over, gotta ask the same questions. That gets annoying. Like, and you feel comfortable with the person you were already talking with. So now you gotta relearn somebody. You don't like something about them, or then you find something you don't like about yourself. And then I also feel like just thinking about like, why are you single? Like, you start thinking about all your relationships, and then you don't, like, you start hating yourself. Like,
Thinking about spending a block on your ex.
yeah,
you know
like,
what I'm
oh,
saying?
should I
Like,
text? Like,
hey,
I don't
big
know.
hat.
Like,
Especially when
who's
you
staying
get
at the
drunk.
house?
Oh my
Don't let me get
God.
drunk.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
it's-
Don't let me
it's a
get
lot.
drunk. You
Yeah.
drinking right now? Thanks, man.
Hey, man, what's the hardest part about being single?
I think the hardest part for me would probably when you in that getting to know a person phase. So it's like you gotta act like you care about their favorite color and shit. Like
That's true.
21
shit-
questions. That's
Yeah,
what I call
yeah,
it. 21
like-
questions.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know it's important for the foundation, but can we
Who
skip this? shit?
cares?
I don't really care.
I mean,
You said, what did you say?
can we skip this? Like,
Oh, it says skip to the sex. Yo.
Basically, though, that's what he's saying.
That's basically what I'm saying.
Like, yeah.
I'm trying to see if it's good or not, man. How it spelled, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's the hardest part for me.
I can't.
Yo.
Nigga trying to see how your booty hole smell too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
See, you a child, man. You a child.
Like,
You a
yo,
child.
Jew, well, you're not even saying I get, but
Yeah, I'm not.
you can talk from an experience, a past experience.
Nah,
Nigga, I ain't been single in so long.
Word.
Like, yeah.
I don't know.
They shut your ass up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I agree with y'all.
everything I said, I think just
good answer.
going back into that dating market, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? It's, especially for men, man. You know, we gotta invest so much into the dating market because we got to talk to women. Oh, do you like STK? Like, you know what I'm saying? I just went there 3 times this week, man. Like, that's all y'all know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo.
Then that's a problem.
And that's what she suggested. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
First of all, I'm not going there on no first date. I'm
just saying in
So
general.
what's the first date?
Why?
Because I want to know.
Because I don't know if I like you.
So where you going to
like to
hibachi?
We're gonna get drinks and we're gonna see if we vibe. And then
No.
if we vibe,
But
I feel like you're trying to get me drunk.
Yeah,
Because you wanna get wild.
we could get coffee. Like, we not going to
You went on a
STKs.
coffee date before?
Yeah.
Where?
Where
Dunkin'
that's at
Donuts.
right
What
now?
you think?
Stop lying.
You did not go on a date.
Goddamn,
Nah,
my
that is. I
nigga.
went to
Lying.
Dunkin' Donuts for her. And it was her suggestion.
She's a nice lady.
She definitely
That was
is.
a good,
That was a first
Did
date.
that work out?
Mhm.
That worked out for you?
Meet me
I
at
mean,
Dunkin'.
yeah, for me, yeah.
It didn't go far though. You still single, right?
I mean, but we still talking. I
Damn,
mean,
she used your line against you,
I
my
don't
boy.
know how I
Like, you know
feel
what I mean?
about
Like,
that.
what's working out in your eyes?
see, but look,
You not being single no more. You with Dunkin'
but it's
Donuts.
easy for y'all to say that because
But maybe she ain't check off my important boxes. I mean,
But like I said,
Right.
it's easy for women to say that and look at you like that because again, men are the one that's investing into the first date. So we don't want to. We got to talk to multiple women sometimes. Like that shit can add up. Like you know what I'm saying. So of course you're gonna be like, damn, steak. You're not paying for the steak. You don't give a fuck. It's just an opportunity for you to give some free steak. And take
Exactly,
some
your favorite
pictures.
spot.
You know, take a picture with my hand in there just so you can let your sneaky links know that you talking to niggas. So you better act right. You know what I mean. But I don't get
So
the
they
face
could take
reveal,
that
like,
Nah,
STK
honestly,
next
I'm
week.
saying-
Like,
exactly. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm not
outside,
even
I'm
posting.
asleep.
Yeah.
You sleep.
you sleep.
What you doing? Sleep.
Yeah. So I think like
When you say most men would be comfortable with being single because they get to maneuver around and date multiple women, I don't think.
no, I think
I don't know.
they're
most
co-
men.
it's only when you have a roster established, then it's okay to be single. But when you
it's
dating
also-
new women, is
I mean, the way the women are acting now, right? They out for the streets. You know what I'm saying? They want to be free, sexually
But
liberated.
they also
Ain't
want to
nobody
go to
trying
STKs.
Nah,
Oh, he don't like
I'm
that.
only feeding DICK.
put that on the shirt.
I mean,
So yeah, but I'm just there are some women obviously like you said, but for the most part, when you building up your roster, you gotta do the
Yeah.
you know,
Men
the
would
first
rather
thing.
juggle around all the women until he feel like he wants to commit. Like
That's true.
Yeah,
I'll play
true.
around. I'll play the field forever.
Yeah.
And if I'm getting annoyed, cut you off to this week. This cut you off.
Yeah, then I'ma come back.
Okay. Oh,
And now me and Lily
oh
are
shit,
back.
you the one. You the one. Oh, yeah. All right, now I'm cool. I don't want to be single no
so
more.
if a man don't take you to STK's first date, that's a problem?
It's not a problem. I think eventually we should leave Mama Sushi.
Who?
They're not from the Bronx. They don't know that.
Word.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.
I know Mama's
Eventually we-
coochie.
Mama's coochie.
No.
Oh, God.
Eventually we should not go to living room. Since for my Brooklyn.
No, we're
We go to my
not. We're
bedroom.
not. No, we're
No.
not doing. We first dates in the house. That is
I don't
high
know.
school. We're
I'm not
doing
even. I don't even want to know who you live with because I'm
Yeah.
not
What if I
going
could
there.
cook though? Like
I don't even care. That's some
No,
movie
and I hate
shit.
when people
I
like,
don't-
oh, can you cook for me? On for like
Never
oh,
happened.
On the first date?
I wouldn't ask for that. I don't
I
know
know
what
how
you could do,
I
man.
eat.
Mm-mm.
Like, why does that matter?
Guys ask for that though.
What?
They have the audacity. Can they come over? They see you cooking. They want
Can I
come
get
over
a plate?
to your house,
That's
cook
begging.
for them, or come over to watch Netflix. I don't know.
She
Come
said that's
over.
begging,
Period.
though. That's crazy.
Can I get a
That's
plate?
crazy.
No, you cannot get a plate.
Can I get a plate?
Yeah, don't know. Don't ask
don't
me
ask me
anything.
that,
You trying to know
I'm
where
not
I
asking
you
live?
coming out like you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
why
I'm
did you gonna
sorry.
play like
I'm
that?
sorry.
Yeah, you said it. Yeah, you did say that.
She's working on it.
And I don't want you knowing where I live because we might get a little deeper. We might be 2 weeks in and you acting crazy. You want to bang on my door.
Oh, that's crazy.
Chill.
What kind of niggas y'all be dealing with?
That's
I
a
be trying
fact.
to trying to figure this out. Like yo,
Niggas
Guys
that-
You never
Crazy. Guys
acted
are
crazy
weird.
over a girl. You never acted crazy over a
Nah,
girl.
not that
Banging
crazy,
on her
like,
door?
Nah,
What's
they
your
heard
crazy?
Never.
The craziest thing I did was wait for a woman after work because I wanted to apologize to her. Like,
But that's not crazy. That's
that's the craziest thing. That's the crazy. To her, it might be crazy. Like, you know what I mean, I did stay. I was out there for a minute. I damn near was out there her whole shift. Like, you know what I mean. So like,
Niggas at the airport
I didn't know
with
she
the
worked that.
sign,
I didn't know she worked that day. I just took a gamble. Like, you know what I mean.
Oh,
So, yeah,
That's
like,
really nice.
That was nice.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice. It didn't end in a
You
romantic
sucker.
way. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
It didn't end in a romantic way, but you know what I mean. It was effort.
It'd be like that,
That was
man.
nice.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
that was
see?
nice.
Fellas, if you ever get in that situation, nah, I'm just.
The fuck boys coming out. The fuck boys. What should they do in that situation?
All right,
Run.
this not for me. This.
Oh.
Listen.
Disclaimer, like-
Disclaimer. Yes. Okay, so hypothetically, if you did something wrong and she said she was mad at you, right? Let's say she called you and she said she was mad at you. You hang up. You don't say nothing. And then she called you back. You don't answer. So now she wondering what she did wrong for what you did wrong.
Oh my gosh, toxic.
No,
Yeah, that is
gotcha. Saying nothing is worse than saying something.
Yeah, because now you want to talk, right? And I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
So now you got to fix your attitude for what I did.
Ooh. That's saying
Instead
nothing
of
gets
being
me.
healthy.
I
and having
said,
healthy
I said,
communication.
don't.
Very toxic.
Yeah,
He
it's
did say
very-
the
He
toxic
said it's not for him.
situation,
It's
like,
not for
you know
him.
what I'm
Not for
saying?
me. Not for me.
In my situation, Shorty was done. It wasn't like I was doing her a favor if I would have.
That's because she knew you was gonna be there.
Nah, she
Did you
ain't
do
that,
something
like-
unforgivable? Like you did something crazy?
It wasn't nothing to the point where it
What'd you do, man? Tell the people.
Damn, why y'all put me on?
Yeah, I mean,
It's
we
always
here.
I
said.
can't remember, man.
You remember, nigga.
Wow. You remember you stood out there the whole shift.
Yeah, that's the only
Nigga
thing I
had
do
the
remember,
rolls and the guitar.
She was right in my mouth too. Like I'm
Pause.
saying.
Damn.
He said the rolls and the guitar, bro. Like,
Yeah,
what
but
you talking
you,
about?
but you know you eat booty, so I mean.
Oh.
This the childish shit I gotta do.
I believe you do because they
Like,
keep saying it.
Nah,
It's all right.
If
It's
you
all
black,
right.
you get like that.
A lot of
it's
people do it
fine.
now. It's normal.
It's all right, bro.
more. It seems like more women doing it than niggas. Like, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
nah.
Y'all got a
That's
booty eating
Brooklyn,
anthem.
though.
Y'all got a
Nah,
booty
that's
eating
the-
That is
anthem.
true.
Y'all
Like,
do got
like,
this song, and y'all be singing that shit.
Yeah, I do be singing that
That's
shit.
Sukiana.
No, that's her.
Yeah, she from
Y'all
Miami.
ever seen that shit?
But that's
No.
not Miami shit.
No.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah, I
get
be
into
in
that.
that
I don't even
motherfucker
want you to
talking-
feel like you could play like
Right.
that.
I won't even
Don't
play with
toot
you
over,
like
don't
that.
cock 'em up.
Mm-mm.
Keep
Li-
them.
Listen, I do want to get into this next topic before we get up out of here. It's a couple of topics I want to get to, but I'm gonna save this one. Y'all had a topic about why do men, black men specifically, not want to settle down? Like,
Yeah, that was
Can-
my question.
I
Can
think
you-
it's yeah.
why? What made you think about that?
Because I feel like women want to settle down more, and we kind of convince a man that they should settle for us. And most of the time, they don't want to settle down. They still want to experiment. They want to do things with other women or be with other women or something about you that they want to hold on to and then go find out if somebody else is like that. And I don't know. I just don't understand why. Like, what's the issue?
Mhm.
It's a question for me. It's more of like a question, like, why? That was for y'all.
Oh, that's for us.
Yeah,
Why don't black men want to settle down?
black men specifically.
Why do you think it's like just black men
'Cause there's
specifically? You dated other ethnic groups of men?
No.
This is the one thing too. Black women love speaking about other ethnic groups of men that y'all don't know about, and y'all only follow the Shade Room on Baller Alert. Y'all don't be in these other communities. Y'all don't know what's going on over there. Like, you know what I mean? So it might look that way because of Disney and Disney Channel and
Or
all that
social
stuff.
media, period, TikTok. You see people of all ethnicities, and they're settling down. They get married.
Y'all don't be seeing.
Mom.
I
that,
work
man.
with
Yes.
different ethnicities, and they're like Spanish, Caucasian, and they're always married
Yes,
young. And I don't even be
marriage.
thinking about marriage. I'm like,
And that's the problem. Like, you don't think of.
no, not that I don't think. I just know, like, I'm not even dealing with guys who's even courting me for
That's what
marriage.
I'm saying,
Like, maybe
why?
to date or.
If they did, I don't think you would accept it. A lot
Not
of women at
not
a
a
young
young age because
Yeah.
y'all thinking y'all young, y'all need to explore and shit like that.
Yeah, y'all still
Why
young, y'all still attractive.
But guys feel like they need to. They don't get it right with that one person. They want to keep continuing to figure it out.
I think that a lot of men don't. I don't want to sound harsh on this one, but you know what I mean? I think a lot of men don't find enough value in the women that they're talking to want to settle down with them. You know what I mean? Like,
That is true.
I
Yeah.
think that there isn't enough, and I'm not saying with all women, there isn't enough there to be like, yo, you know what? She's the one. You know, y'all don't, maybe y'all might provide in this aspect, or y'all might provide in this, but y'all don't all come in the same package. Like,
The
men
top
are,
five.
yeah, and men are just like, you know what? I'd rather just keep exploring my options because marriage is a big commitment. And and obviously we have this whole rhetoric about, what marriage does to a man or a woman. Like, you know what I mean? I think in our community, the most we are afraid of that commitment. Like, we have plenty of black women on the show actively, proudly say that I don't want to get married. You know what I mean? So it's not only black men, it's also the women that, because they fear marriage, they look at marriage as being a slave to a man. They're gonna, you know what I mean? So I think both black
like
men,
a maid, like
yeah,
now
like,
I'm gonna
I
be
think
a maid
both-
because I'm married.
and then black men, on the other hand, we're hearing horror stories about divorce and taking half our money. She gonna take this, she gonna do this, she gonna alimony, babies, child support. So there's all these horror stories about marriage in our community specifically that makes us fearful of that. Like, you know what I mean?
Agreed.
Like, so it's like, nah, I don't want to get married. So I think that's what it honestly
That's
comes
true.
down to. I think people are just scared of commitment. You know what I mean? And especially if I could just be single and get the benefits of being committed without being committed, most men are going to do that. You know what I mean? There are plenty of black men like myself. Ace wants to get married. But, you know, we are finding women don't want to get married. Like, you know what I mean?
I think black men also requiring more from their women these days also because, you know, when women hear certain words, they get triggered and they don't want to do certain things for their man. Even when I seen a post with Moneybag Yo, Ari bought him land. And black women in the comments killing her. Like, it's wrong for you to do something for your man. You know what I mean? So most women is like finding it taboo to do things for their man. Like, the relationship's only focused on the woman. Mm-hmm. So it's hard to find quality women that's thinking differently from the crowd. You know what I mean? So I think that's another reason why men are sending that.
And when y'all brought up the box check thing, right? Mm-hmm. And look, I'm going to say this. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. I believe most men would check more boxes for a woman to be happy with that a woman will check for a man.
I don't think that's
true. This is why women believe because they're loyal, some, and they be lying, saying they loyal, but they be fucking around. And this is crazy. No, because it's true. That's like true. Women be making it seem like, oh, because I'm loyal, but a man always got to cater to what a woman wants. Mm-hmm. Women don't know how to make men happy. And you know why y'all don't? Because y'all don't never ask the man how to make him happy.
Okay.
Y'all assume what makes you happy in the relationship is making him happy. Mm-hmm. So a lot of dudes be like, yo, you good for now, you know what I'm saying? But you don't really know what's going on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all women are like that.
But that comes into play in communication because you'll sit there and won't say nothing, then be mad because I don't ask you the questions you want me to ask you.
But it's also your job to do that, right? We're in a relationship.
I've definitely asked the man, like,
what's your love language?
What makes you happy? What's your love language? Like,
that's one of my first conversations. What is your love? And I'm telling you what my love languages too. But I want to know what your love language. For men, it's mostly simple shit. It don't. My ex actually told me it don't take much to please a man. To be honest.
It doesn't.
Loyalty, probably he wants some food. You know, cater to him. Maybe want his dick sucked a few times a week. He definitely want his dick sucked a few times a week. Please, you know, being his therapist, his friend, somebody that you know, his happy place, that kind of thing. But that should be natural to a woman. I feel like that's what a woman should do.
It should not. And with men being so simple, why do you think more women are having issues with having a man commit to them? So obviously, women are not doing those little things that it keeps a man happy. Yeah. Because we busy trying to keep y'all happy and y'all adding fucking extra boxes to the
A lot of times I feel like I'm keeping a man happy. I've been in relationships where I feel like I'm keeping a man happy. Even now, I feel like I'm dating and I'm doing all of these things to keep a man happy. I'm cooking, you know, I be cooking my boo food, doing all of this extra stuff. Girl, I told you I'd be like doing all this extra stuff and he's not even doing everything that I feel like I want him to do.
Are you communicating that with him?
No, not really. In certain ways, yeah, but I feel like I shouldn't have to teach a man how to be my man. Like, I feel like you have to teach people how to treat you.
Mm-hmm. It's simple. You have to teach
everybody
people,
different.
Everybody is different. Yeah. Someone might like, they feel love if you slap me in the face, if I talk back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I'm gonna teach you how to treat me.
But I also feel like my mom told me it's because I'm giving too much too soon. So why am I trying to act like his wife?
That's all women problem.
I'm gonna put that out there. She tells me that all the time.
Your mom married?
My mom, she's been married, but she's divorced. She's dating now.
I don't know if that's the right person to be giving you advice.
Are you trying to play my mama?
No, but I'm just saying.
I don't think that's necessary.
That was not nice.
If women continue to give men everything that they want, then why would they feel like they would have to tie you down or commit to it? I'm already getting everything
I'm getting it without the commitment.
I was just trying to, I have a daughter, yeah.
Oh,
but I was just trying to show what I have to offer. In my mind, I'm showing him that I could be a good woman. Like, I know how to be a woman to a man.
That's how I feel with her.
You do have to show a man what he's going to get when he met, but there...
Giving it all is not.
I don't know if you can give that up so quickly. And like one thing I would say, like these guys don't agree, but I feel like once a woman throw that leg open for me a little bit too soon,
you don't have to work for it.
Yeah, I'm not saying like that makes you a classy woman or because some women could be holding out and be fucking somebody else. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that.
She could have been a whore the whole time and making you wait. And you fell for the boo-boo.
Yeah, and women be doing that too.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't judge on that.
And sometimes the best relationships come from sex on the first day. I've had relationships, I've been in my whole, like,
but I agree, but I also feel like that relationship was built on of sex. No, we didn't get to know each other. I don't know how you act when you mad. So now you getting mad and I don't like your attitude and it's turning me off, but I didn't open my legs to you. So now I feel like I have to make it work.
I've also had sex on the first date and completely never spoke to the guy again. So if I don't like you, I don't like you. Not never spoke to him, but it didn't really go far.
And look how important sex is to y'all, because y'all was naming it 100 times. So you can get the y'all can get to know a man, spend all this time, but then what happens if his sex is bad?
Oh, you got
You know what I mean?
So
It don't matter how good a personality is, how compatible y'all are, but if the sex is bad, y'all gonna disqualify him off rip.
Or fuck somebody else while you with him.
Oh, that's might as well leave him.
I definitely believe in just trying. So I will try first.
To teach him?
No, not
lady's
even
a simple
about, we
platter,
could try.
like,
No, we would try new things, like
Fuck me like
things
this.
that are like
Yeah.
or work on like teasing me first, and then let's try to get into it. Some people don't. Some men don't know foreplay.
At
Yeah.
all.
Because if you foreplay me up, honey, whatever you,
I'm ready to go.
Well, I'm ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
But
how long that take?
Not long. Come on.
it depends on how sensitive a woman is to touch.
How
The
long
whole
it take?
night
I'm with
could
the
be
foreplay
foreplay.
shit. Foreplay could be
like,
as long as you
I ain't
want.
gonna lie. Once you start kissing on me, you caressing me, you telling me shit in my
and that
ear.
could start while you watching a movie,
Exactly.
while you
that
at
could
dinner.
start at dinner.
Yeah.
Like we in a cab home, or we watching a movie, we talking,
Saying
I'm
nice stuff to
cooking,
me,
or
talking that
we doing
shit.
something
How
in the
long
kitchen, and you.
does it take?
You
Y'all ain't
straight to the point.
y'all ain't give me a time. How long does it take?
Like I said, it depends on the woman.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you. How long does it take?
Foreplay.
Yeah.
There's no time. 10 minutes, and it takes
I
5
ain't gonna-
minutes.
Nigga, it's got a fucking a timer. Like,
what's the
nigga says it's
time?
time. Like,
Nigga got the same shit that you flip over.
It could be 4 minutes. It could
I'ma
be
set
4
my
minutes.
alarm.
It could be 4 minutes. It could be 4
Ain't no
to
foreplay. That's a quickie.
No. He said how long
Hey.
is
How
the
long is
foreplay?
the foreplay?
Like, how
You're
long
not talking about the
is
sex.
foreplay?
You're talking about the
Not the sex, the foreplay.
I don't think that's no foreplay. 4 minutes ain't it.
No, I said 4 to 10. I feel
poppy
like
and
4 to
shit,
10.
man.
It has to
But
be
it depends
intimate,
where
so
it is, so I'm
there's no
saying.
time. It has to be
Okay, alright.
intimate.
Because
however
if
long
we in a
it takes.
restaurant, you don't be rubbing on my legs.
Right.
Because
You could tell. You should be able
Yep.
to tell when your lady's ready to go.
exactly.
You gotta fuck your shorty head before you fuck her pussy. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
You have to. I
agree
feel like
with
you have
that shit
to
100
make me want you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Make me want you so that like, if you done foreplay me and now you don't want to like do anything, I'm like, I'm
Well, I'm
texting you the
betting.
next day like, yo, I need it
Why
now.
you didn't fuck me?
Like,
Yes. I'm sorry.
drop them. Drop
Drop them. Damn, that shit
Yeah,
go
that's
crazy.
it. Listen, I think just to go back to the topic before we get up out of here.
What is the topic?
About why the black men, why they don't want to settle. I think
That's
Yeah, how we got here?
Yeah, like
I
what
don't
the
even remember
fuck?
how we got here.
I also feel like there's a stigma in the black community. Growing up, I feel like marriages weren't prioritized. Like there wasn't a lot of people getting married.
When y'all were
I don't
younger,
feel like-
did you guys know you wanted to get married?
Yes.
Yeah.
I still want to get
Yeah,
married.
I am gonna
Very
get
big to me.
married.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, but that is another thing too, because the girls are raised on that Disney fairy tale. There's no Disney fairy tale for guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's that princess, I'm gonna marry my king. So y'all grow up with that whole the mindset growing up. Black boys, we don't really have that, like,
That's
you know what I
what
mean?
am.
That
Yeah.
whole fantasy of a marriage, and not until we get older. You know,
Marriage
then we
not
have-
really
I mean, the girl was
for
there for
men. You know what I
Spider-Man.
mean?
But Spider-Man is white. White men kind of, you're gonna find
That's
a
what
wife.
I'm
You're gonna get
saying.
married. You're gonna have kids.
That comes
Billy
into
and
black men settling.
black men
Or maybe
don't.
if a man never saw his mom get treated a certain way, how can you expect to treat a woman like that? I feel like if
I
you
don't
never saw
think-
your mom get catered to, or if you never saw your
I
mom
always
cater,
wanted to get married.
or if you never saw your mom, treat your dad the way he's supposed to,
Mhm.
You
how
just
can
said
you
that.
know what that look like?
I don't.
So can
I
that
don't
come from the
necessarily-
household
You
of
just
just
said that
watching
about my
stuff grow up?
mom.
Yeah, but I think it's perspective, like how you look at it. Because if you look at it and you know that's wrong and you want to do the opposite, then that's different. You know what I mean? Because you could look at it like, that's not the way that's supposed to be treated. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
no. My
Yeah.
parents are not together, and my mom still treats my dad the way he's supposed to. She'll cook for him and tell him, "Oh, when you coming from work, just come pick up the plate." Or if we're shopping, she'll be like, "Well, your dad was just saying that he needs socks. Grab him these socks, and he'll come pick it up later."
They're not together? And they're not together?
And they're not together. My dad is the same
They
way
have
with
a
my
friendship.
mom.
They have a bond.
My
Oh,
dad
okay.
buys my mom stuff. He texts me like, "You think your mama like this? Oh, I'm about to go paint your mom's door."
They not in love.
Why they not together? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's not.
Some
Listen,
people are
man.
better.
Before we get up out of here, I do want to go back to the story that I told earlier. I think the men that do want to have these marriages, black men that do want to marry, I don't think the women are necessarily checking for them because, again, I had an example. The guy who wanted he wanted a family, he was doing, protecting, providing, and this person is too busy checking for the fuck nigga, the nigga that don't want to prioritize that. Y'all trying to too busy change him when there's black men over here that do want to get married, but he might not check all the boxes, or he might not be Kevin Hart and shit. Like, he might not make you laugh every 2 seconds. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he got everything. Like, you know what I mean? He family oriented, he protector, provider, leader, all that good stuff. But he not hood enough. You know what I mean? He not gangster enough. Like, you know what I mean? So I think it just depends on the type of man, black man specifically, that you are looking for.
Right.
And don't be scaring these niggas off, ladies. All right? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be scaring them
How
off.
you scare men off?
By thinking he got to
Buy STKs on the first day.
No, I mean, yeah, that's
not
About what?
That's not what I'm
that's
asking. That's not what I'm asking. But I was saying, like, he came up to me to address me, and we're talking, we're having a conversation. Oh, I don't do steakhouses. That's kind of weird.
Just randomly, he just said
randomly, like my thing is,
he heard about
I'm
what
paying
you
for
like.
my. I was in Brooklyn.
No, she was in Brooklyn.
I was in Brooklyn.
Stop
I paid for my drink. I didn't ask him like, oh, so you're gonna pay for the drink? I paid for my drink, and he's talking. We about to exchange numbers, and he's like, oh, well, I don't do steakhouses.
He follow you.
That's a red
Can I
flag.
please have my phone, sir?
Right. Yeah.
He follow you.
Stay blessed.
Right.
Fellas, if y'all need a cheap spot to take a lady and there's a nice ambiance in New York, go to C or Spice. It's a top place.
I love Spice.
Yeah.
Don't be giving out my Thai restaurant like
but
that.
it's good, it's cheap, you know what I'm saying? The ambiance look good, the ladies will like the food. You know what I'm saying?
I love
Save your
that.
money, bro.
We can appreciate that. Yo.
Indeed.
Anyway, man, we appreciate y'all for pulling up. Again, let them know where they can follow y'all, your business. I don't even know what y'all
Batty J with 3 E's.
Real dot chocolate.
_ Bella Lex.
Yo, if y'all enjoyed the conversation, if y'all agree or disagree, let us know in the comments what y'all agree with, disagree with. Listen, man, any engagement is all engagement, good engagement. Like the video, subscribe, join the membership, man.
Go
Get
green.
the merch. Dailyrapupcrew.co, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah.